Captain King was the American dream. He was basically an orphan because he was given away basically by his parents. He stowed away on ships. He made his way down here. He built this place, and his family continues to operate and thrive on this place. King Ranch established a precedence in top quality horses. One of the original stories is Captain King paid more for his first stud than he paid for his first ranch. From that first generation, every generation since has put a priority on horses. King Ranch was one of the founding members of American Quarter Horse, and there's been a partnership for all these years. Directly or indirectly, we're tied in with the breed. That connection is going to tie us in for as long as the association and as long as King Ranch exists. The goal is to always make the impact that an old sorrel Mr. Sandpepe did. So, looking for that stud that creates an era. And, that old sorrel goes beyond an era because every horse is descent of him, and our horses, we call them the old sorrel family. The old sorrel line will be here as long as King Ranch is here. And Mr. Sandpepe had pretty much the same amount of impact too because of that. And so to find those studs and those mares that can create an era, create a point where when people look back, they say, from those 2000s, that, teens and 20s, that time, King Ranch's horses, they're always getting better. We've got to always make them better, but if you can really shock the system and raise that level, that would be something that, we'd all try to do in this role. The three of us working at the horse barn now are all sixth generation descendants. Leroy Montalvo Caneno, sixth generation. He's actually fifth generation on one side, sixth on the other, so both sides of his family. Henrietta Armstrong and I are both sixth generation family. Both the same great grandmother, Henrietta Larkin Armstrong, and she was one of Robert and Alice Clayburgh's daughters. And so that's the only place on the ranch where the entire staff is sixth generation descendants of King Ranch. Work for this brand, for the Run W, then you know what that means and what's come before you. And so you better look back on those people, and if you ever think you're going to have an easy day or cut a corner, remember those ancestors are looking over your shoulder. And hopefully you have those, my own children or my own nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever, say, I want to serve for that same reason and want to come here and take on that challenge of trying to do as good or better than somebody's done before them. That would be probably the most special thing. That's the ultimate goal, to set it up and set up a place where people want to look back to their ancestors and emulate what they did. You could stop ranching and do something a lot easier, but we want to do this, and this is what our family does, and we want to continue to do this.